Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a review on Director Krennics Imperial Shuttle. Now this set is old to most people because this did come out in 2016, but I recently got it. Gonna have to move some stuff. Jeez, I forgot the wingspan of this, so we'll just bring the wings down like that. The wingspan is huge. Alright. And look who we have in the top. Director Krennic himself. Bring him out. Put him to the side and we'll look at the minifigures in a minute. So the shuttle itself, we're going to need some light on this. The best way of looking at this, guess we'll go to the side. I'm just going to pick the tripod up. Look at it. Alright, so inside the Director Krennic shuttle, it's not a lot to see. It's quite more to just put people in and look at the ship itself. But here we have a seat for one of Director Krennic's Death Troopers, which is his personal squadron, plus another one back here, and it's identical to the other side because you get two of this set, but you can also get another two in a smaller set for this. Moving on to the main seat, this is where Director Krennic personally controls his ship from. You can see, the whole cockpit. It's the only window on this entire ship. That's what I mean. There's not really much to see about this. We bring this up. We have two laser cannons or turbo blasters, whatever you want to call them. And I always like this feature that LEGO do with Star sets is you can bring down a little door below. So if we just bring that down and we look from here, you can see it would be really effective looking. So now we're looking at the side of the shuttle here. There's not, again, a lot to see. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but the joint it has, we'll try and get some more light on that. There we go. The joint it uses here is like a ball joint mechanism, which is really smooth and works very efficiently. The only downside to obviously not having a Technic type, I know this is Technic, but I mean like the ones where it judders when you change it, is obviously the wing being quite heavy. It sort of can sometimes just go down on its own. It's quite annoying, but I like it. It's smooth, works well, and it ain't like do. We also have one of LEGO's many amazing improved launchers. So we just do this. If it's this way, yep, there we go. We have a shooting missile, I guess this is supposed to be, because it's nowhere near the turbo cannons, which are down here. And we just reload it like that, and then you can flick it. Right, now moving on to the back, we have just two engines here with a nice watery blue, I'm going to say, like river blue. I really like this blue. And this does have a Technic feature, as I say, where it sort of goes do. And back here, if you see, I don't know how well you can see this, but there is some red clips here. These red clips are able to hold a blaster, 4 at most, but you only get 3 for the Stormtroopers and Director Krennic. So with that, that is the shuttle itself. It's not got the most attractive looking bottom, if you ask me, but at the end of the day, it's LEGO. You're not really supposed to look at the bottom. The most thing you look at the bottom is the door that comes down like that. You can see there's not much anything you can see really through the door. So now with the shuttle aside, we can start to look at the figures. We're going to start off with the main character really for this set. It's his shuttle, Director Krennic. So Director Krennic, he sort of looks a bit purple. It's because the white light, it's white, but it's white and white, it doesn't work. He's unique. He has a great blaster rifle pistol. We'll just put that to one side. He has this really nice fabric cape. It's quite loose, nice, it flows quite well. I'd say LEGO have made him quite well. He looks quite like the actual character in the film, which I really like. He hasn't got a double face, which doesn't really mean anything, He sort of only did have one face, really. And you can see he's got his little Imperial thing. So we just put him to one side. Alright, now we have two of these. These are the Death Troopers for his personal protection. So we're just going to put one to the side and we're going to just look at this one. So they are more or less pure black. They have the standard black rifle. And he also has this arm piece, because they're more like the captains than the foot soldiers for the Death Troopers. And obviously they have the classic clone head, like the very angry looking one, and you know, a very unique printed and shaped helmet, and again no other face. And then we'll move on to one of the most sarcastic characters from the whole movie, K2SO. Oh god, the sarcasm was amazing. He only has movability in his arms and his legs to be able to do that. Oh god, sorry. Like that. He's got the little Imperial printed logo on his side, which I was actually quite surprised to see. And he's got this one stud on the back. I'm not sure 100% what that is for. And he's got his printed head, and you can't move that at all. But you can still use him as like an Imperial droid if you want. So that's him. We're going to move on to now the good guys. I know he is a good guy, but we're talking about the actual other rest of the main cast. So we have Bodhi here. He is the pilot. He has this backpack, which is pretty cool, and he has his single blaster rifle pistol. He has this cool, like, as I call it, the I've forgotten the type of hairpiece it is, but you know, it's a nice hairpiece. He's got his hair tied back there. He does, though, have two faces. He has this standard little happy face, and if we turn it around, we have him and put his hair back on. We have him with his little shuttle pilot goggles on. Looks pretty cool. Moving on to the last character, whose name I have to actually just read off of a box. His name is, I think it's Pao, or it's P-A-O. So this is Pao, I'm going to just call him. He is a rebel troop. He also has a really cool made backpack. He has a printed piece here. I actually forgot to go over the printed pieces in there. All the consoles, more or less, in there had prints on them, as well as the walls. And if you saw anything that didn't look like a brick was more or less printed in there. So he has a printed back here. He has the long rifle here. He has this cool little cap on. And because I've taken this off, he's got this little moody face, and then he has that classic scene where he sees the attack coming and he screams his head off. Also, his face has been used in so many things, like dentist mocks and stuff. So yes, that is all of the characters and the set to the left here. That's everything you get. There's no more. That is the entire set. Obviously you get some spare pieces, but they're not here. I personally like the set. It's usually about £80, I think, and I've managed to get this for like 60, so it's a pretty good bargain, you know, £20 less. And I've been dying to get this guy for a very long time. Very long time. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this. This has been the review. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.